So I am Berhane Kidane. I'm coming from the northeast end of Ethiopia, that's the bordering with Eritrea. That is the Adigrat Diocesan Catholic Eparchy. I think it is true. The high prevalence in our region is maybe geographically. There are many factors for this reason, and first of all, I think the poverty is one of the reasons. And the other thing is also because of the migration from Eritrean side. It's being also the border area, we are highly occupied with the militaries. There are many factors for this, in fact. Yeah, especially the Catholic Church is trying to respond in different ways from the beginning of, especially from the time of conflict between Ethiopia and Eritrea. The Catholic Church has been always faithful with the people. It remained behind with the people, trying to see their problems and also the needs at the ground level. They have been trying not only economically, but also spiritually. They have been always at their side of their people. Not only this, but they have been trying also to organize. One of the, I think, positive things that I have seen is, we have managed to organize the different religious denominations together. This is one of the awareness that is created. They really felt that is their duty, their responsibility. They have come together as a unity to save life. That is already something. Yeah, talking to my region, mostly it is known denominations are only three. The majority are, of course, the Orthodox, then the Muslims, and the Catholics. Catholics are the minority, only 1%. So, but being 1%, it doesn't matter. It is the backbone of the three denominations are the Catholic. I think having also very strong bishop, I think, is one reason. He is the one who managed to bring these three different denominations, at least the leaders, to come to this consensus, and then they become one association now. Having head office in Adigrat, they have now duplicated to more 7 different weredas, that means district. So this is something already we can see the result. It is true, the youngsters are the ones who are mostly also affected and infected by the HIV/AIDS. At the same time, they are the ones who need more, to be vested, to help also the generation. The Catholic Church is trying also to help them through awareness creation, like education for life trainings. This is widely, is given to the district, which is about behavior change. I think this is one of the issues. This focus is given, but I don't think this is alone is enough, because one of the problems now we are having, the young generation, the questions they are asked and the needs they are looking for were not really addressed. Especially, one of the gaps we are having, of course, the priests, some of them are really trying their best and they somehow helping people. But, the young people are now more advanced than the church leaders. Since the HIV issue is complicated, also the needs are now to be complicated. Now the youth are demanding something more than which is there. So they could not really go to that level of helping the young people. I think this is the gap we are having. It is very difficult in putting yourself to the shoes of the church leaders or as a church, perspective. But at the same time, for example, it is simply you say the prevention methods are just be abstain before marriage and be faithful within marriage. That's all. To say that this is 100%, so this is an answer, but you cannot go beyond that. Why to be abstain? We cannot ignore the church value at the same time the traditional values we had. This is the same thing as a tradition. the value of abstinence in the tradition is well respected before, until, I mean, few years back. And the same thing is within marriage. Now when we see both things are now failed, especially now faithfulness within marriage. Last time, by the initiative of this OMCA, the 3 denominations managed to encounter or to organize the workshop for the sex commercial workers. And they said most of their customers are married people, not young people. This is maybe surprising. So I think this is also one of the problems we are having. Also, to this regard, the church is trying to give faithful house training that is targeting couples to be faithful in their marriage. And one of the answers we got, especially in the Alitena parish, they said if we could really, this thing could, push forward and train everybody, I think this is somehow you can reach to the grassroots level. Helping the family means helping the society. So if the family are helped, the children will be helped. The young generation who are coming, the children are coming from this family. If the family are well formed, it is not the problem of the question of information now. Information is there. In fact, you know, when I was interviewing one of the priests, he was telling, when we asked the society, he said, how is HIV/AIDS spread? Through television and media. So that means the information is there. It's not the problem of information, but we are not going beyond the information, forming the people. This is a big problem we are having.